Our next award is the Spotlight Casting Director Award. Here to present it is one of our most loved actors and singers, best known for The Tudors, Sing Street and Orphan Black, our rock chick, Maria Doyle Kennedy.
Hello, lovely Hurlin, Deirdre O'Kane. The recipient of this award, whose career spans more than 4 decades, who's been involved in the making of more than 150 films and TV shows, is just an absolute ledge bag. Ros Hubbard is also one of the most wonderful human beings I've ever had the pleasure of knowing. Based in Dublin and then in London, hundreds, thousands of actors have passed through her doors. She's dispensed advice, she's provided work, she's shared food and drink and songs. She's shared a home with young actors she felt were too inexperienced or too vulnerable to face into their new work without the support of a family around them. She's shared her dingle refuge with hundreds of others, some famous actors who were looking to hide out, some broke actors who had no other opportunity of having a family holiday, and just the odd few who hadn't yet experienced that bit of the world that she's so particularly in love with. For me, as for so many others, she's been incredibly influential and supportive. She gave me my first job. She spoke to me honestly about the difficulty, but also the possibility of managing work and actually raising a family. She gave me confidence and she pushed me forwards. I can't tell you the amount of people I met this evening with an incredible story to tell about her, how much they love her, how kind she's been. Her door was always open, the phone was always answered, the hugs were always offered. It is my great honour to present the Spotlight Casting Director Award and offer a gigantic hug from all of us in return. The one, the absolute only, Ros Hubbard.
This started off as IFTA wanted to give me an award, and then Spotlight wanted to give me the award. But it's Spotlight that are awarding me tonight. And I want to say I have a huge long speech here, because I live in Dingle and I can do what I like down there. But I wanted to thank Spotlight even when I thought it was IFTA who were giving me the award, because casting directors cannot work without Spotlight. They are the reason that we can reach all the corners of the earth. They have brilliant organisation, constant reinventions to help us to get to you, the actors. And I see a lot of my baby actors out there tonight. It's great to see you. In fact, you're looking very rich. And I want to thank them for the seminars, the workshops. They're about to do one about people who have hard of hearing actors. That's real work, and it's what matters in what we do. When I was told I was being given an award in Dublin, I was thrilled, excited, delighted. I got a huge amount of support in Dublin as a youngster, and I went to London full of self-belief and confidence, and I was able to attack London with gusto. And I got there, the English were very nice to me. I owe a lot to England and a lot to that success, but I owe a huge amount for my background here in Ireland. The reason that I want to take it a little bit more seriously than I normally take things is, as you know, we're always whinging in the spotlight, in the casting department, and we are very keen on being recognised and acknowledged for what we do. I suppose the hardest part of our job, particularly if you've reached a bit of fame, is that we have to go out on behalf of productions that are developing and starting. We have to try and get through very hard-nosed agents in Los Angeles, London, and in Dublin in some cases. And we have to try and persuade them to get very big names to read scripts so that we might get the money to make a film. And I think that's one of the most important things we do. We don't always get them, but we try to get the script into their hands. I want to particularly thank the amount of growth that's happened in Ireland, starting with our president, who a few years ago put together how we would do this, how we would get money into Ireland to make films. And he devised, through his financial knowledge, a way of us having tax credits, investments in Ireland, and other countries have copied it as a model, but we were the first, and it was Michael D. O'Higgins who did it. I want to thank the initiative of the Irish Film Board. Again, there's nothing like them around the world. They're very personal and personable. They're hard enough to get through to, but when they do take you on, they're great. There's a huge upsurge in talent, not just from my department with the actors, but also the crews, the costume designers, the writers, the directors, the producers. Even sales agents aren't too bad. Honestly, it's amazing. And I want to say a particular thank you to my own family, Dan and Amy. Amy's here tonight. She's over there. They're both made Hubbard the success we have been. They inherited whatever talent we could give them, and they've passed us out years ago, as you all know. The long-suffering John Hubbard, who is... He's weathered me rolling in at 4 a.m. from the Soho House and the Groucho Club and whatever other serious meetings I had with David Caffrey and other people. And he's been a major talent and leader in our company. And we're still talking after 50 years of marriage in September. So, IFTA, the Academy, it's headed up by Anya Moriarty, a beautiful Kerry woman, and you know I have a soft spot for Kerry. And she has the wonderful Deirdre, who was looking so busy tonight when we came in, and ably abetted by Siobhan Marr, a little young one. Their enthusiasm and hard work has made our Academy rank with the best in the world, and it's smaller, but it's full of it. It's full of wonderful, wonderful verve, vigour, and ambition. I've some lovely guests here tonight that Spotlight are entertaining. Mary Maguire, thank you for being, as always, by my side since Roslyn Park. Nora Casey, one of my bezies, who knew how to talk to the press outside while I was wincing that I didn't have enough lipstick on me. Maureen Hughes, my friend and colleague and encouragement. One of the best casting directors around. Miss Amy Rowan is here tonight. She's not with me, but she's certainly for me. Our agent from Troika Talent in London, who is Irish, by the way, and has guided us through many a rocky road, Gary O'Sullivan. And he's always there, and he's always very expensive. Rock boys are we, Gary. And the last big hug has got to go to Claire McGinley and Ali Crosby, and Ben. Ben is here tonight from London, from Spotlight. Again, he shepherded me in with Nora Casey and did so much for me. And thank you, Spotlight, for all you do for casters, actors, and all of us. Thank you.